What's the deal, man? It's your boy Alex here, man. Yo, I hope that everybody's having a nice day. And mine could be better. But I do want to say something. So as of right now, officially now I have been on YouTube for 4 years. That's right, you heard me. 4 years. Of course, I have changed a lot since then, not just as a person, but my channel. And I think it's a good time to reflect, because I tend to do a lot of reflecting. In the last, maybe month or so, I guess, maybe a few weeks, I've been doing mostly reflecting. I've been reflecting on not just me as a person, but how things have been going for me. How things have been going for my channel. Am I having a good time? Do I feel like I'm going in the right direction? That sort of thing. This isn't water, by the way. This is Sprite. But I'm just relaxing today. I'm thinking about this, because you guys don't know this. 4 years ago, we were in late July of 2017. July of 2017 was one of the worst months I ever lived through. Ever. Horrible. I was extremely depressed. I didn't want to be around anyone else. It felt like things were only getting worse for me. And I hated myself. I hated myself as a human being. And I hated everything and everyone else around me. And it's too long of a story to explain, but that's what was going on. Definitely the darkest era of my life. From like March to mid-December of 2017, or from June to mid-December 2017. Truly a horrific point in my life, and definitely in terms of like pound per pound, like just the whole general era, not a specific month, not a specific week or a year, more so like an era, like a group of 3 months, a group of 4, 5 months, 8 months. You get the idea. Definitely the worst era. And I started this channel because I had a channel before this. The channel's gone now. It was born late October 2016 and died in mid-July of 2017. And by the way, that Gmail account I had at the time, yeah, that died too. So the Gmail account I use now, I've been using ever since. But thinking to myself, I wonder how far I've went since then. How much progress have I made? Not just in my life, but on my channel. Do I find myself in a better position? Yeah. I have over 150 subscribers. Over 200 vids. Wait. What I should have said is over 100 vids. Not 200. It can't be that many. Oh shoot, I have 222 videos. So yeah, definitely let me check some real quick. Yeah, definitely a lot of content on my channel. I've learned how to do new things since then. Again, not just in my life, but on my channel. Making videos. I found a theme since then? I guess so. And that's being me. My theme is being Alex. Boy Alex. The friendly Italian guy down the street that says hi. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Cool to hang out with. Nice guy on the outside, but you don't want to mess with them. But that's kind of who I am. And that's the thing. My channel, the theme of my channel is to just be Alex, to just be myself, to be who I want to be. And if you look back to some of my earliest videos, I certainly, you know, you could definitely see in me that I was trying so hard to be, like, funny, be witty. It's incredibly cringy looking back on it, but it's fine with me, because it shows how much I've grown. Again, not just as a person, but on my channel. How much progress I've made since then. I finally found myself. And that's to be myself. Hold on. I see some. Okay, good. But, being 4 years on YouTube, I think you guys don't realize something. So much has happened in that time. From me getting out of that depressing stage of my life, that was in the epicenter when I started this channel. Having a much funner time throughout 2018. Mostly 2019, having a blast. All the way up until right when June hit. Things just whatever. Yeah, that summer wasn't very good. Of course, going into the 11th grade, enjoying the 11th grade for the most part. It had its ups and downs, just like every school year, just like every year in general. Somewhat of a mixed time, you could say, but I'd say probably better than worse. The early 2020, which was very mixed, honestly. And then the whole bullshit, pandemic. I shouldn't say that word. Sorry. Because this is a happy time right now. This is a day to actually be happy, but I'm using that word because that's what I think it is. But going through all of that, all the months of last year, of course, we got into 2021 with a positive mindset. Because as crappy as the year was, especially in the wintertime, there was a reason we had to be optimistic. After going through such a horrible year, we still had hope. It was going to be a new year, which is the year we're in now. We're well over halfway through it, and I gotta say, I'm very mixed on it. I think we'll talk a lot more about this year once this year actually ends. But I don't know. I'm just using this time to reflect, talk to you guys. I think that it's a great accomplishment that I've been on YouTube for, all that time. I've made it through all sorts of events, all sorts of moments and days and weeks and months, time periods where I was having a total blast, having one of the funnest times of my life, going with friends, hanging out, then going home, eating at a restaurant, playing my favorite game, all my favorite things to do, all combined into one. Some really good moments, and then I had moments which were awful, where I just wanted to rip the hair out of my skull, where I wanted to go on top of my roof and jump, where I just want to, gouge some faggot-ass niggas in the motherfucking face. Okay, I'm getting a little too hard here, but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. We all go through different types of moments, and I think this is when your YouTube channels turn 1 year old, or 2, or 3, or 4, or whenever, reflect on it. Try to reflect on it. Try to reflect on the fact that you've made it this far, and think about what's happened since then until now. And it's hard to do this, but try your hardest not to think about the negatives since then. Try to think about the positives. Try to think about the good things that's happened in your life. This video's been going on for 10 minutes now. Is there much more to say? I don't know. I want to take this time to tell you guys, now that 4 years is here, this definitely is a time that I start reflecting. But also, I reflect for a reason. I've been doing this for quite some time now, like a few years actually. Listen, I reflect heavily, far more than anyone my age, because before, I would want to go back into my past to see what made me happy, to see what made a certain time period good, and try my best to sort of repeat it, if that makes any sense. And sometimes I did have to go back to the negatives, but for good reason. Try to find out where I went wrong, what went wrong, and try to improve myself from there. And that's what I've been doing. I love Sprite. But that's what I've been doing, just trying to find my flaws and my positives. My strengths and my weaknesses. You guys gotta find your strengths and your weaknesses, because if you don't, you'll start to get a feeling in yourself one day that your life is just awful when it isn't. That you've just been wronged by society when most likely you haven't. It's always something that you can fix. And I think that's the great thing to know. Every single person on this earth has the ability to change. And if just everybody knew that, we would have more positive people in the world. Even right now, during a situation where the world's been in total chaos for well over a year. Hell, it might be like this a year from now. But, even if it is, at some point we all have to tell ourselves that we can do it. We all have to tell ourselves that, we can change. I'm going a little off topic. This video is about my channel. Yeah, it's more like a relaxation episode now, really. But, I have my bowl here. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in this. I don't have any snacks or anything. But, yeah, man. Just chilling around today. Just enjoying life, because that's what I like to do. I like to do this, Ever since the pandemic started, I just like to sit back in my house and think about everything. Whether it's to reflect or just to find something positive, to find something that I like, something that I enjoy. And, oh, by the way, you can't see it maybe, but look, I got a new desk. It's higher up. It's much bigger now. I like it, man. Look at this too. I got a new chair. Look at this. Just sit back, relaxing in my chair, man. It's green too. It's really nice. But sorry. Yeah, like I said, it's more like a relaxation episode now, where I'm just gonna talk in front of the camera. But I'm gonna say this. Sorry, my nose. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling out. Is it good to open my blinds? Okay. No. It's too light in the room right now for me to open my blinds. I'll open them a little bit. That's good. But, yeah, guys, I'm just taking this video to reflect, just to talk to y'all. Almost like a live stream, where I'm just not doing much, but it's not a live stream. Yeah, man. I hope that, I do hope that you guys are having a good time, because this month has not been working out for me. It just hasn't been working out for me. The month's been going by slow. It feels like I'm not really doing much. Well, technically I haven't been doing much for over a year, but you get the idea. There's not much. It feels almost as if there's no real theme to it. There are no particularly good moments. And, well, you get the idea. It feels almost as if things could be better, and I know it could be better, but I'm not taking action or something. Maybe because I don't know, or maybe it's just because what I've been doing for the last over a year is starting to wear off. I'm starting to get to a point where I have to actually actively go out. I have to actually do something. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely a problem I've been having, and I need to solve it. I need to solve it. Just all sorts of stuff going on with me. All sorts of stuff going on with me, man. Oh, so I'm yawning. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was looking at something. It's a YouTube video title. Looks interesting. Anyways, so yeah, man, I'm just chill. I'm chilling around my room because I don't know what to do, man. I really don't know what to do. But like, I think I'm done talking now, or at least soon I'm gonna be. This is the time, like I said, where I'm gonna reflect and think about my channel, think about my life, think about my progression, especially. So if I come to a positive conclusion, I might tell you. If I come to a negative conclusion, I might tell you. But as for now, I think I'm gonna keep it to myself, because you've heard sort of the general explanation I have to say, and just all of that, man. But it really is so fascinating when you get to look back and you get to see everything you've done in the past year. Because often we don't realize it, but usually, like, once a year has passed since something has happened, you'll realize that you've done a lot more than you initially thought. Don't get me wrong, like as for instance this year, many of the things, let's be real, aren't even like, they aren't big things. They're not even really notable unless you specifically paid attention to them or you specifically remembered them or whatever you wrote. Because I write everything down in a journal, and I could pinpoint so many exact moments to certain days, and so it's much easier for that to happen to me. But sometimes you do have to be brutally honest and say, okay, that was a decent day, but it really isn't anything special. It's nothing special. Or maybe there was a theme to it, like there was a good atmosphere to the month, so it is special in that sense, but actually what you're doing, it's nothing that noteworthy. It really isn't. Like, the year ends. What did you do this year? Well, I stayed in my house and I watched TV. You know what I mean? Like, it's more often than not, it's not something you're probably going to tell someone else, or at least you're not going to make a big deal out of it. And that's especially true for this past year. The time is 18:18 on the video. And it's 6:01 p.m., so it just turned 6 o'clock in the evening. I've been talking for, I think, long enough now. I think I'm gonna go, so. Holla at y'all. See you in the next video. Your boy Alex, signing out.